All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open it up. There it goes. What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about a $30 product that's going to save you from leaving your garage door open. This is the MyQ Smart Garage Control from Chamberlain. Now, how often do you open the door to your garage and find out that you've left your garage door open overnight, or find out that you've left your garage door open for several hours during the day? That is the worst feeling in the world, or at least one of them. This product is only $30. And it connects to your home Wi-Fi, and it allows you to use an iPhone or an Android app so that we can control it, as well as set up some automation to it. I will leave a link in the description below so you can check out the compatibility list, because it will work with most garage door openers out there, but make sure that it works for yours before you purchase the product. And then also we're gonna have a link in the description below so that you can check out the current pricing, as well as check out the product and purchase it from there. So what I wanna do is I wanna go ahead and show you what you get in the box, kind of show you a little bit more about this, as well as we're gonna get this installed and walk you through the installation process. The installation process goes through on the actual phone app, so it kind of walks you through what you need to do. You will need a screwdriver, a ladder, or at least some way to get up to your garage door opener and program it, as well as I would prefer that you get, well, I prefer, but I would suggest that you get something to clean the garage door with, a little spot where you're gonna put the actual sensor where that tells you if the door is open or closed. So let's go ahead and check out what's in the box. So in the box, you have a quick start guide here, kind of goes through a few things. It also has, it works with Amazon Key, which allows you to have your Amazon driver open up your garage door and put your package in your garage and close your garage door so it's nice and secure. Then you have the actual device here. This is what's gonna connect to your, well, it's gonna connect to power. You're gonna plug it in your garage, and this is gonna send a signal to your garage door to open it up. And also this is gonna connect to your Wi-Fi. So this is the brain of everything. And this essentially is gonna work just like your garage door opener that you have in your vehicle. Here's the mount. That way you can mount this to the wall, and then the brain will connect to that. Here's the power cord to the brain. Here's the garage door sensor to tell you if it's opened or closed. And this double sticky tapes, or actually it's Velcroed. It Velcros to your garage door. I would recommend double sticky tape or Velcro, or they also, you can 3D print a mount that will actually screw into your garage door so that this is nice and secure. Like I said, you've got your Velcro here for the tilt mount, and then you got screws here and drywall anchors for the brain. And then this is kind of letting you know that if the garage door closes on its own, or at least auto closes, that it can be harmful to people that are underneath it. Kind of just a warning to cover their, or a CYA. So I've already checked to make sure that my garage door is compatible. And so since I have a Chamberlain, they have these little color buttons that are learn buttons on the actual unit itself in the garage. So what I did is I went ahead and checked it and make sure. It told me that there's like 4 different colors or 3 different colors that it is compatible with, and then like a couple others that are somewhat compatible with or maybe compatible with. And so thankfully I'm one of the ones that it is compatible with, and now I am able to go ahead and get the app set up and start programming this to work with my garage. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so with the app, you're gonna be connecting this to your phone via Bluetooth, and then connecting it to the Wi-Fi of your house, and then you're gonna connect this to this device, the brain. So you're gonna find it on the app, Smart Garage Hub, hit plus, Garage Control or Smart Garage Control. And then you can use the compatibility list here. Make sure we went through that. Wi-Fi signal, we have that. We have the Wi-Fi password, a ladder, a drill, and a screwdriver so we can mount this on the wall. Bluetooth enabled on my phone, yes. Now it's saying, oh, we're already plugged in, so we're good there. Make sure that blue light is blinking. Hit next. It found the device. Now it's gonna find any networks. We're gonna pair it to my phone. And find the Wi-Fi network. Now it's going to connect the brain to the Wi-Fi network. It's a success, so we're good to go. So now we're going to pair this door sensor up, and it's saying to take this little sticker out. We already took it out. It's going to connect the batteries. So hit next, and then we're going to press this button until you see a red, which we did. Next. Oops. Now it's going to pair. Press and release the button to complete the pairing. Now it's connected. And it's going to pair it up. Now it's paired. Now it's telling you to install the sensor. So you take the double sticky tape, you want to put it up on the top row of the garage and stick it up by using the Velcro. Now it's telling you we're going to go ahead and program this to the garage door. So we have a Craftsman, and then we're going to go find it. Found it purple. We go to learn mode by pressing the button. The garage door clicked, or at least the motor clicked. And it does say it'll take a couple tries, and the garage door's opening now. And then it's going to finish pairing. Now, I will say that this device isn't mounted yet, but when it's open and you want to go close it, it will beep at you and flash for a couple seconds, and then it will eventually close the garage door. This is to alert everybody to get out of the way. So let's go ahead and show you a little bit about the app, kind of show you around and what it looks like and what you're going to be getting. So here's the app right now, and it's showing you can add multiple things to this. You can have more than one garage door, or you can have more than one device here. I just have one right now currently. And right now it's showing me that the garage door has been closed for 8 hours. So I can kind of check and see when the last time the garage door was, or how long it's been closed, or how long it's been open, just by a quick glance. And also be checking on with a quick glance if it's closed or open. So if I wanted to open the garage door right now, I would just tap on that little garage right there, and the little button will show open, and you click on open and it'll go ahead and open it up for you. We're not going to do that right now, but it's the middle of the night. But you can click on the 3 dots here, and you can set up schedules and notification alerts. Notification alerts, so you can add one right now. Well, right now I have one that's notify me by push notification when the garage door is opened. And you can also set it up for right now, and you can do a stop if the garage door stopped, whether it's opening and stops or closes and stops. When the garage door closes, all 3 of those, right now I have it notify me immediately. You can do a remind me, so that way you can have it remind you if the garage door is open for a set amount of time. So if you want to be reminded that the garage door is open for 1 minute, every minute it'll let you know it's been open for a minute, or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. That's kind of excessive, but you can do it. Or you can go hours. So if you want to do every hour, it depends on whatever you want to do there. When should this notification be active? So you can set the custom time of day there, whether you want it active or not. Also, push notification. So you can do push notification or an email. I like the email, or not email, but I like the push notification. Email, counterintuitive a little bit. So those are the kind of actions you can set up, and you can modify those to how you want. Right now I just have it whenever the garage door opens, I don't be notified about it. So we're going back, schedules. The only thing that you can schedule when you add the plus here is closing the garage door. You can't schedule opening the garage door for whatever reason. I don't know why. I think it's more of a safety feature, but to me, scheduling the garage door being closed at a certain time, so like every night at 9 p.m., if the garage door is open, it closes it. That's fine and dandy and all, but to me, if I have the garage door open at 9 o'clock, most likely, well, I either forgot about it, which why we're using this, but also, what if I'm outside, or what if I'm actually in the garage or doing something and it starts to close? I don't want it to happen. So I personally wouldn't be using that. I want to be aware if the garage door has been open for a certain amount of time and all that type of stuff. But that is an option. It'll automatically close the garage door for you. And then you can remove the device and save. Right now it's saved as it is. You can also add users. So if you want someone else to have access to opening and closing your garage door, or access to this, you can do that with like your wife or your husband, kids, you name it. You can look at the history, and it'll tell you who closed the garage door, who opened and closed it based on the app. So if you do share it it'll say, hey, Reed, open the garage door, or my wife opened the garage door, or my kid opened the garage door, or whatever it is. It'll show whose app used it to close or open the garage door there. That's pretty much it on the app. It's pretty basic. I don't like the advertisement on the top here. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know. I don't like when people advertise in their app. So for $30, this is an option for you. That way you don't have to worry about leaving your garage door open overnight or for a certain amount of time during the day. It's not a bad option, and it can add a smart device to your dummy garage door. And it's also another garage door opener. So if I leave my truck outside all the time, I don't want to put a garage door opener in it. So I could legit use my iPhone to open and close the garage door when I'm in my truck or whatever. So that's an option too. Now, the thing that's nice about this is it will remind you that the garage door is open based on the schedule you want. It will automatically close the garage door on a certain schedule, so every day at 9 or whatever it is that you want. Also, it gives you alerts if you want, whether the garage door opens, closes, or is stopped at any time. Then there's the feature of being able to quickly glance at the app to see if the garage door is open or closed. So that way, if you leave home and you're like, did I close the garage door? You can go ahead and open up the app real quick and check to see if it's open or closed. And if it's open, you go ahead and close it. So that's kind of a sense of security that's really nice. Now, there are a few things that I was a little bit frustrated with as far as the installation goes. The installation was pretty easy as far as the actual getting the device mounted and putting the door sensor or the tilt sensor on the garage door. That stuff was easy. But as far as programming it to my garage or to the garage, I'm not sure. Maybe I just ran into an issue with it, but it kept telling me that it would open the garage door and then close it, and it would tell me that it wasn't able to learn the program and to retry it. I did it 3 different times, and I got a little frustrated because I was like, I don't know what else to do here. It's clicking the garage door, and then it's opening and closing the garage door on its own. It's learned it. I don't know what else you need. So I went ahead and unplugged the device and plugged it back in, the brain, and then restarted the app or force closed it and opened it up. And then it worked. It showed me the garage, showed me the sensor, and it worked. The one thing I noticed is the tilt sensor letting you know if it's open or closed. For whatever reason, at the very beginning, it was super delayed. I ended up calling MyQ's tech support. The guy wasn't super helpful, and I was not happy about that. Basically, it was telling me that their devices had to be no more than 12 feet away, but more than like 10 or 11 feet. And I'm like, that doesn't give you very much of an option in most garages. And he was trying to tell me that there was interferences going on. And I was like, man, dude, the thing's legit, like right there. Like there's no interference at all. And he's like, well, maybe a fridge, maybe lights. I'm like, they're not even in the middle of the direct line of sight here. Could it be possibly an issue? I don't know. But to me, that didn't sound very smart. For whatever reason, while I was on the phone with that guy, it started working, and it told me that the sensor started working, and after that, it worked fine. I don't know what it was. I don't know if he flipped something on his end. Probably not, but you know what I mean. I don't know. Now it works, and the tilt sensor tells me if the garage door is open and closed on cue, and there's no real delay there either. So that's nice. Now it works fine, and I have no problem with it. But that was the problem that I had is, for whatever reason, it wasn't programming. And it did program, and it wasn't telling the app that it was programming or ready to go. I don't know. Maybe the servers were busy when I was trying to do it. I don't know. But hopefully you don't have that issue. But if you do and you have questions, feel free to put a comment down in the comment section below asking your question. Or if you have any questions or comments about this in addition to that, or not even in addition to that, but if you have any comments about this, go ahead and put in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. And if I can help you in any way, I'm here to help you. If this video helped you out in any way, please leave me a like. And if this is your first time to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time.